Hello, let's make a painting. We're going to see what we're going to do today. All right, let's go with it. Water. it's like it's like I'm cooking. I like to cook. I like to cook. I'm pretty good. Not the sweet stuff. I'm pretty good with the salty things. Just sprinkle the water around and take the orange kind of reddish and just make it fire. It's burning. It's something is burning there, and very aggressive strokes with the black on the foreground. Which one is kind of dry, so we can have a nice flickering effect. Later we can use it for the reflection from the fire on the ground. And for the sky, dark sky. This is going to be a night scene. I don't make that much night scenes. But I like to make dark stuff, but night scenes, I think I will change that. I'm not a big night scene. Maybe later, maybe I will start a new series of night landscapes. We will see about that. But I'm pretty sure I will change that. I will make a very distinguished horizon line. And I will let it blend down. I will see what I'm going to do with the fire because I like it, but I don't want to destroy it. Blend a little bit up and down. Grow up some trees, and they're like those trees, they burning down. That's why I'm going to leave them like this. Let it blend, and I feel like it's neat a little bit more emphasizing on the horizon line because right now I just lost it. I mean, there's a smart way, right? You just create a horizon line, then destroy it immediately. Some beam of lights. And you know what? The dark sky, I don't think this is a dark sky. This is the smoke going from the dark smoke going from the fire. And then I'm gonna keep this little white part on the horizon, and I'm just gonna make a beam of lights going through the smoke. That's what I'm gonna do. And so I guess we get away from the night scene. And there you go, another beam of light going through that smoke. Just breaking through. And we have very nice, the fire is going on from left to right because it's a little bit windy. And then you have the light going from right to left, which one's opposite. And then the ground is going from right to left too. So we have some kind of pattern. I'm going to mark the horizon line a little bit. I'm going to do it later. I just want to know where it is. And you can see the horizon line is forming like two big trees or bushes. But anyways, forming three different objects up there. And they're in a different perspective. So it's like, that's going to give us pretty good sense of deepness. I'm going to take black, dark blue, and I'm going to put it directly from the tube on the middle. Move it around a little bit. Let's put a little bit more. Make it very dark. I really want to be super clear what is the ground and what is the sky. Because I have so much dynamic on this painting, it's on fire, the ground is reflecting, the beam of lights try to go through the dark clouds. I think it's neat, something to calm down everything, which is going to be the black horizon. Not the black horizon, but you know, the dark color on the horizon. Some reflection in the mid-ground and the foreground. Almost dry brush so we can keep this flickering effect, keep going. And you can see I pretty much force the paint go off from my brush. Some yellow. It's a daylight after all. We really clearly step away from the night scene. Maybe some reflection on the Just a little bit, nothing too much. I mean, you can already see. And the main focus is going to be the fire. So take the palette knife. All right, let's do that. Take some of the paint from the middle and try to put it on the foreground. We have a nice contrast there. I also want to emphasize a little bit more some of the lines on the foreground, so we can make a connection between the diagonal lines on the foreground and diagonal lines from the beam of lights. Make some of the trees a little bit better. Take a little bit more from there. Let's see, maybe clear brush. Let's start removing some paint. And I want to make some clear reflection from that beam of lights, so I can break the monotonous of the foreground and midground. I don't want to go too far. I still want to emphasize the connection between the black spots, dark spots on the foreground and midground with the horizon. But I want the reflection from this beam of lights because it's on fire, it's smoky, the light tried to go through it. And as you can see that the horizon line developed itself and is creating, it was 3 big trees and now it's like 2 and a little bit of bushes maybe or small trees. But I like how they spread around and they go around the fire, so you can clearly say they're on fire. And maybe I will put a little bit of detail on them. I feel like I gotta touch them, not too much. Scratch it down a little bit more with the palette knife for more detail on the bottom right side. I think I will leave it like this. I'm going to start pushing the painting at this point. And there you go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.